My father was raised in the era when black niggas couldn't claim Native American.
As a native Black American and a proud member of the Muscogee Creek Nation, I understand the importance of tracing your lineage. Help me help you discover your roots with a personalized genealogy consultation. Paper trail genealogy matters. DNA tests can't prove ethnicity or tribal affiliation. You must search through paper records to dive deep into your family heritage. During the meeting, I will teach you how to navigate the genealogy process with ease. You'll learn how to link tribal affiliation with your ancestors, and I'll show you the step-by-step process I went through to gaining tribal citizenship. Take the first step to unlocking your past. To book a consultation, send an email to mike@keymediapro.com.
4%, only 4% of the African slaves coming to North America. I mean, again, this is public knowledge. This is what they put in their own publications. They say that only 4% arrived in North America. This right here is the largest theory over the number of people. This says 470,000. I can do a quick Google search and find another one that says 92,000. I can do another Google search and find one that says 200,000. So either way, we talking somewhere between 100 and 400,000, and now we've got 49 million, almost 50 million Black Americans, and you think we all came from African slaves when the average life expectancy of an African slave on a plantation was 21 years old? And women typically try to have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 children because 3 or 4 of them were going to die. I mean, come on. You want us to believe that we were just super breeding on the plantation? No, 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 no. We know what was really going on with the plantation. We know what Plecker did with the reclassification and taking Native Americans and reclassifying them as Negro. We know about it. And for those that don't know, you're about to find out.
Is a storybook. They're gonna laugh at you because it doesn't make any sense. It's like, so where they gonna poop? Like, where they gonna poop and pee at? Like, nobody can just sit in that filth and just survive it. You know, people in the armed forces have to train.
And AB says, "Is that a dragon slain on the beach?" No, I think he said that's supposed to be a crocodile. So I guess the brothers just took out a crocodile in their war regalia, and you see a Spanish ship in the background. Come on, y'all. Come on. Guys, I'm on a mission to give us the Aboriginal content that we desperately need. I mean, I envision in my mind's eye growing this platform to the point where I can put together a documentary film where we can actually visualize depictions of Black Aboriginal folks running around in war regalia, banging on the Spanish, banging on the Europeans. God damn it, they got so many 12 Years a Slave-esque movies, but I ain't seen one movie depicting Black Aboriginals warring with their foreign invaders.
For years to endure something half that the stuff that he talked about that every single one of our supposed ancestors went through, but we have no proof of it. Can't even find one ship that they can be like, yeah, this is where your ancestors came from, you know? Because they're gonna be like, oh, a bunch of people died underneath the sea and a lot of boats sank. No. You're telling me the only way I came into this country was on a slave ship, the shackles, peeing and crapping over myself, vomiting blood, chained, barely no water, force fed, muscle atrophy, sick, dysentery, flu, high fever, what else? Hypothermia, all of the below. Show me where my ship came from. Because you're trying to tell me that I'm connected to a slave ship coming from Africa to America. Show it to me. They can't show not one of us any of that stuff. But yet they on here buying and selling our heritage as Americans to natives in war gear. And you're looking at these two gentlemen, and they don't look like the Mongolian that they be parading around. Not even their ancestors or whatever. They like to lie and say like, oh, everybody was dark back then, so that was us. Look at this person and tell me, who does he look like to you? Who do they look like to you? Right, from head to toe. I'm talking about skin complexion, talking about beard, nose, lips, eyes, ears, everything. Okay, I can find 50 million people like this in the Americas, and none of them would be considered a Mongolian. Now, it's not even one Mongolian out of the 50 million I can match that it looks like this from head to toe. But I can go a whole bunch of places in America that look exactly like this, but they would not be considered a Mongolian or today's whitewashed Native Americans. All right. So we're going to jump into it so we can see our tribes. But I just wanted you guys just drive this point home, how they're selling our heritage for big money. It's not even like, oh, look at this. This is so disrespectful. They're selling our heritage for pennies on a dollar. Nah, we want big money. All right, but let's dive into the show. If you're here, if you're still here, please like, share, and subscribe. Comment your thoughts down below after the video, please, because sometimes the questions are answered in the video. Let's jump right in. The Aboriginal races of North America. All right, here's some verbiage on it. And then year 1880. In the following analysis, the names of the tribes have been generally given in a singular number for the sake of brevity, and the word Indians after such names is omitted from. Few abbreviations have been used. In some instances, references is made to the body of the work where a more extended account of a tribe is to be found. Such references are to the book and page, the same as in the index. To be honest, I don't know what any of that stuff means, but let's go. So
we're gonna go through these names, guys. If you're watching the live stream, you should still have the ability to pause the video, to slow down the video. So you guys, make sure to digest this information at your own speed, to take a look and see if you see any of your family surnames listed under any of these tribes.
I think it's like 500 tribes and nations and stuff, Indian tribes and nations. So I'm just gonna keep scrolling so people can see, and then pause to read or whatever, or like fast forward. But yeah, some of these words, well, all of these words I've never even seen before. So if you guys know anything about any of this stuff, please let us know in the comments so we all can learn. But you see the years, it's 1750, 1689, 1834. So this is from 1607. So like I said, pause to read. Let me know if you recognize any of this stuff. And I'm glad they put it in alphabetical order. And as you guys can see, this is 800 pages. So it's no joke.
What we're looking at right now are the different Indian tribes and nations. There were literally hundreds, almost 1,000 different Black Aboriginal Indian tribes here in America. And they only want to tell us about the 5 quote unquote civilized tribes that got beaten to submission. I mean, it even says right here, we've been learning about the Iroquois Confederacy lately. I've been doing streams about them. It even says right here that the Iroquois never actually called themselves Iroquois. The name that the Iroquois knew themselves by was the Iquinushiani.